Thank you for joining us today for IFFGD's 2021 virtual advocacy event. Today we are focusing on how to find in-person and online support groups, and with us is Debbie Conkyln, Program Director at the Cyclic Vomiting Syndrome Association. Thank you for being with us today, Ms. Conkyln, and can you share a little bit about yourself and your group?
Sure. Thank you for having us, or me, I should say. My name is Debbie Conkyln, as you said. I have been the program director for CVSA for about 4.5 years, but involved with CVSA in many other roles for about 15 years. CVSA was formed after our president emerita, Kathleen Adams, she was searching for a diagnosis for her daughter and couldn't find one. So after about 11 years, she finally got a diagnosis. And this propelled Kathleen to find more families like hers that were searching for answers and support in their CVS journey. In the beginning, there were 7 families that had a CVS patient. They met and decided to start the process of applying for nonprofit status that was granted in 1993.
Thank you so much. How often does your group hold support meetings, and what is the avenue that these support meetings are done through? Are they entirely online or in person?
So currently we don't have anything in person. We have a Zoom support call once a month. It's on the second Monday of each month.
Okay, thank you. And who should consider attending these meetings?
Anyone who is affected by CVS should attend. Typically we have caregivers, we have adult patients, but really anyone that is affected by CVS can attend.
That's great. That's wonderful to know that you can accommodate anyone in these support meetings that are affected by cyclic vomiting. And in these meetings, what topics do you typically cover?
The support calls typically cover pretty much any topics that people want to discuss. The moderator usually starts out by asking if there's anything specific that people want to cover and then go from there. The biggest benefit from our support call seems to be that people are able to connect and realize that they're not alone in their CVS journey.
Okay, that is so great to know that each call is tailored to who's on the call. And that's so important that you are encompassing for everyone who can and wants to be involved and really get that support.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes we only have a couple people and sometimes, there's quite a few more. So it really just depends on who ends up calling in.
That is great. That's such a great impact for the patient and caregiver and really community as a whole, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And how can someone get in touch with your group to start attending these meetings or even just to ask questions and inquire about them?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have the email address, which is cvsa@cvsaonline.org. We also, people can call 414-342-7880. And we also have a lot of information on our website, which is just cvsaonline.org.
Okay, that is great. Thank you so much for all that information. It's wonderful that you have many avenues for people to connect with your group by.
Yeah, absolutely. We have social media platforms as well, of course, but the direct contact is through the office.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us about your group, Ms. Conkyln. And for those of you who are just joining us, we just chatted with Ms. Conkyln from the Cyclic Vomiting Syndrome Association. And if you missed her talk, you can find hers and others from this event on IFFGD's webpage.